Morning, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also fine. Welcome you all to the Nyamapur Online School. Let me introduce myself. I am M. Shafiqul Islam, lecturer in English, Chandanagar College. Today, I am going to discuss a very important topic. The name of that very topic is completing sentence. This is very important for your exam. There will be 10 options for you and you have to answer 10 options to get good marks. So before going to discuss, I would like to give you some outline. That is, you have to complete an incomplete sentence. There will be a sentence and it will be incomplete. Your task is to complete that very sentence. So look at the example. Subject, verb, to dot dot to. That is, the structure will be like this. Subject, verb, to, adjective or adverb plus verb. You have to complete this very sentence by using to plus verb. To plus verb. So look at the example. He is too weak. The given sentence will be like this. He is too weak. So what do we find here? You have to add to, or sometimes may the to is given, will be given. So you have to add to and a suitable verb. He is too weak to walk. He is too weak to walk or move. Because the subject is same. That's why you have to take a suitable verb. And by adding this suitable verb, you can complete this very sentence. But if the subject is different, the structure will be different. How will be the structure? Look at the example. The poem is too difficult. The poem is too difficult. Here, the subject is not a person. It is not personal form. For this reason, we have to take personal pronoun. The poem is too difficult for me, for you. These are personal pronouns. For me, for you, for them, like this. To understand. So here the subject is different. For this reason, we have to take here for and a personal pronoun. And the rest of the part 2 plus verb. verb, the base form of verb. So there are two variations. 2 dot dot 2. We have to complete in two ways. If the subject is same, we will not take any preposition and personal pronoun. We only take verb 2 plus verb. And if the subject is not same, if the subject does not indicate the same person, we have to take for and personal pronoun, then 2 plus the base form of verb. This is the first rule of completing sentence. 2 dot dot 2. Have you understand? I think you have understood. Okay. The next rule is like this. So dot dot that. So dot dot that. The structure is like this. Subject, verb, adjective or adverb, plus so, then subject plus cannot or could not plus verb. Look at the example. He is so inattentive. He is so inattentive that, okay, we will take that here. So we will take so here. Subject, verb, so plus adjective or adverb. Then that, subject, cannot or could not, verb. So if it is in present indefinite tense, if the first part of the sentence, the first clause is in present indefinite tense, we will take cannot. This is present indefinite tense. This is present indefinite tense. For this reason, we will take he is so inattentive that he cannot make a good result. He is so inattentive that he cannot verb. Cannot or could not. Why will we take cannot? If it is in present indefinite tense, we will take cannot. And the base form of verb. Okay? So this is the system. And if it is in past indefinite tense, we will take could not here. Look at the example. He was so inattentive. He was so inattentive that he could not make a good result. Here the clause is in present past indefinite tense. That's why we have taken could not here. Okay. Plus can could plus bhat. Look at the example. He works hard so that he works hard so that he can shine in life. He works hard so that he can shine in life. Okay. Look at the structure: subject, verb, adjective or adverb. So that if we want to solve, if we want to complete this kind of sentence, the second clause will be like this: subject can or could, base form of the verb, extension. So if the first clause is in present indefinite tense, if the first clause is in present indefinite tense, we will take can here. And if it is in past indefinite tense, we will take could instead of can. Instead of can, we will take could. Now, look at the next example. List. The structure will be like this. Work first. List. So what will be the structure? After list, we will take subject plus should or might, should or might, then plus verb, negative verb, and if we don't get negative verb, we will take not. If we don't find negative verb, we will take not. Work first, list, then subject, you should fail, you should miss the class. We can solve this sentence, we can complete this sentence in another way. If we don't find negative verb, how can we solve this? Read attentively. Read attentively. Lest you should not pass in the exam. So we can solve in this way: should plus negative plus affirmative verb. Okay, so you can complete list indicating sentence by using this technique. Would rather, would rather. I would rather die than beg. I would rather dot. So how can we complete this very sentence? We have to take then. We have to take then a verb. I would rather die than beg. Okay. So the structure is like this: subject plus would rather plus verb plus then plus suitable verb or noun. Verb or noun. Suitable verb or noun. Look at the example. I would rather take tea than coffee. Coffee. I would rather take tea than coffee. So we can take noun here. The first sentence we take here verb. This is verb. This is also verb. This is verb, but this is noun. Okay. Had better. Had better. The structure will be like this: subject verb. Subject had better plus suitable verb. Look at the example. You had better leave the place. You had better leave the place. So after had better we will take the base form of verb. We will take the base form of verb. Here leave is the base form of the verb. Okay. You had better. So after had better, we will take the base form of verb. Look at the second example. You are sick. You had better. So what will we take here? We will take a verb here. You had better see a doctor. You had better see a doctor. It is time, it is high time. It is time, it is time, it is high time. It is time, it is high time. It is time, it is high time. The structure is like this. It is time plus infinitive. Infinitive. It is time 2 plus base form of the verb. It is time to solve the problem. This is one rule. The another rule is like this. It is time plus subject plus past term of verb plus extension. Look at the example. It is high time. It is high time we changed our outlook. It is high time we changed our outlook. So, it is high time, subject and the past form of the verb extension. We can complete this sentence by using these two rules. So no more today. My fixed time is limited. So I will discuss the remaining rules of completing sentence in the next class. See you in the next class. Be well and happy. No more today. Allah Hafiz.